Centaur is the one that. Yeah, okay. Oh, whoa, I
This
don't
is a
like
hero?
that hero.
CS. Meanwhile, mid lane, there's going to be Taiga showing up. Does manage to get a good cogs that pushes back Jin Q, but Jin Q is still going to be able to take some of this battery assaults as long as Roshan doesn't do anything too nasty. Faith Beyond tries to get off the stun, does so successfully, but there is going to be the Timber Chain right on through. First blood for Boxy.
I would say that's very unique to them because almost no other team does that. As they're going to go on top on the Leshrac. This might actually be enough damage.
Timber chained on through, and it is going to be enough. Meanwhile, mid lane, they're trying to run down Koifa right now with the double damage of Jin Q. Still not quite enough. He's going to be slowed down multiple times by this bear with the Orb of Venom.
Trying to get that swing.
Oh, managed to get the charge on Koifa. Right the Shrine is available, but can't actually get it in time. You don't have your level 6 Lone Druid. They are going to go for the dive at bottom lane. A nice two-man stun. They're trying to go for Innocence right now. The Cogs going to be able to lock in the Warlock. It actually pushes away Never End as he runs through off the Spectral Dagger. They're going to try and catch one with Ferrari. Going for Mickey right now. Taiga's going to pop back out, trying to get away from this Spectre and save Mickey. Is he going to be able to do enough, though? There is going to be that magic wand that actually heals Mickey up a decent amount, gets the stun onto the Kunkka. Neverend still chasing a big swing out from that Tidebringer hit. Insania going to try and slow down Neverend just a little bit. That battery assault is almost enough. They have the Inkswell now coming up. There's going to be the heal onto Neverend from his Spirit Breaker as he's going to go for the charge here onto Boxy. Another great pickoff set up by EHOME. EHOME. You know, Willie, oh, they're actually going to jump in. Taiga goes in for it, immediately gets hit by the Torrent, only gets the cogs onto two heroes. He's going to get the Inkswell, and they're going to run away. Is Jin Q? No, it's not going to give up, but the charge, unfortunately, doesn't land onto Taiga. Lead off, initiation onto Faith Beyond. There's immediately going to be the boat as Yule Scepter buys him a little bit of time. Faith Beyond's actually going to be pretty tanky here. He's going to dole out a lot of damage before he eventually dies. A rapid swing there from Mickey. He's able to, ooh, nice charge as well. The golem into the back line. They have Fatal Bonds on these heroes, but it looks like they just don't really have the damage to back it up. The Warlock's getting cleaned up. The Leshrac dying and the Kunkka getting caught. There pretty much goes all their damage. A Spectre with no ultimate. Jin Q slips away in the night thanks to the Shadow Blade. Meanwhile,
a dot has appeared.
A dot has appeared, and EHOME obliterate that dot, but it looks like they're going to lose their fight position as well, as Innocence, again, holding on to his ultimate, knowing that this isn't the fight they really want to take here. The Yule Scepter, but going to be chased down by a nice chain from Boxy. All the burst power that Mickey provides. Oh, they're actually going to go for this one as the hook shot in actually kind of misses there. They're still going to be able to get the root onto Jin Q. They lock two heroes together as well. Manage to get the silence in the back line on Faith Beyond. Here comes Mickey. A big stun out onto Leshrac. He's kind of blocked in right now. The Golem, a momentary respite for Faith Beyond. It's actually getting some distance. There's going to be another Stormhammer in 5 seconds time, but he gives up on the kill of Faith Beyond instead, trying to help out Insania. Does manage to get a stun onto the Warlock. Hides himself in the trees, but here comes the Golem. It's running at him. Oh, it's going to be Neverend who cuts him off instead. 4:30 minutes to get off his BKB, but he's a bit low right now. Can't really fight. Neverend's just going to kind of slow him down. I don't think they can really engage into Alliance unless 4:30 gets a really good X marks the spot. I would still be a little bit afraid of them turning.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised that they're coming out this far.
There's the X. They're going to try and get some damage onto Neverend right now. The Fear onto him. The BKB activated. Extra bit of Warcry movement speed. Yules, and they're going to set this up. Oh, Yules onto the Timber Saw, actually making sure he can't get the Chakram slow, but still a Timber Chain through. Not quite landing it. Koifa managed to get another Fear, pushing him into Boxy's hands with the Chakram. A great Fear laid out by Koifa with his bear, but Mickey's still in trouble. Has a Spirit Vessel on him with the Golem that's still alive through all of this one. Managed to beat down the opposing Sven, but Koifa gets the +1.
450 gold. That is.
Yeah. So it is almost dead even, the net worth right now. And they are going to be able to reveal Jin Q at bottom lane. They do have Innocence here. They're going to bring the Spectre in as well. They don't have the, they do have the Golem. They can actually drop it anytime. Finally, they do drop it to be able to get the chains done. Taiga is quite low. Neverend's trying to chase him down right now. It's a little bit low on mana. Boxy does manage to finish up the Spirit Breaker. Gets into the trees, cuts his way a path, trying to get out. There's just one set of trees still blocking him, and he's rapidly running out of mana. But with Mickey here, they can actually turn. Mickey, Yule Sceptered up, BKB, teleport out. Faith Beyond barely missing the stun there. Mickey also popping the BKB to make sure he can get this kill onto Faith Beyond. Will bring him down next.
There, just as a Manta style is now.
Where? What? Who? Manta who?
For the Yawns.
Wow. All right, he's going to go for it. Just jumps in. Oh, Jesus. That's a Warlock dead, but he does have buyback. So maybe that was just to force out the positioning here. Doesn't have the Golem anyway. Jin Q, who are the last one out.
You do not want to get on these guys.
They just don't want to jump these guys. Mickey thinks about going for that kill onto the Warlock again. He knows he just bought back. Going into the back line, ZYF really NeverEnd's trying to go for the kill onto Koifa. Couldn't actually do anything. Now he's just surrounded by heroes. They're going to try and bail him out here. This is going to be good. Torrent, a bow coming in as well, but NeverEnd eventually falls. Taiga drops a little bit low, but he's going to be fine. And the cores of Alliance are relatively healthy. They have to watch out for their fatal bonds, though. Boxy. Oh, okay. Was that a TP I just saw? Well, Boxy can still turn around thanks to the Inkswell. Mickey is at half health right now. He's going to work right up. His age is about to expire. If he doesn't get any of this regen, he could be in serious trouble. 1 second time. Finally, it goes right as the golem drops on top of him. He doesn't get any of that regen. He has to just run out of the fight. So they're going to go for the Kunkka. They're the Lone Druid, rather. They're going to be able to cut their trees. Oh, no! But Shinkyu! Oh, Boxy just tore him apart. And now he just temp chains through another one. They do manage to get a stun, but Innocence is going to be trapped inside the trees here. They thought they could get Koifa because Mickey was low, but it turns out Boxy is the bigger threat. As now NeverEnd is stuck inside the trees. He can't get out either. It's surrounded by Sven and a bear that just will not quit. GG is a call from Innocence.
And yeah, you have to pick.
Level 1 bounty rune fights. Normally it's like a 3-for-1 or something like that.
Yeah.
Going 2-for-2 I think is just fine. I will say, by the way,
is just getting in right now on Faith Beyond. He is staying in front of him while right-clicking him. He is managing with this Orb of Venom, doing so much.
I think this is a
kill. Swashbuckle, I think so too. Is the last of the burst damage for Taiga, the first blood. And honestly, during that he cuts creep waves, pulls it into the neutrals. Taiga actually trying to get that bounty rune. 430 is going to be able to take it up, and it looks like he just kind of fed.
Can Koifa get a sub 13-minute Radiance?
Oh, coming in from behind, Jin Q. Ran down the trees. They do have that magic immunity, but there's just too much physical damage from.
A little bit more than this, though.
Yeah, you don't think they're doing it fast enough?
No, I think that the Alk is about to hit 12-minute Radiance timing.
The Omni Knight pull him back into the Pango, who's going to roll on in. Hits him once, hits him twice, but it's not really going to be enough, and they're actually going to try and kill Boxy here, surrounding him with the Serpent Horns. Right as he came down with a Firefly, they're going to make sure to stop that TP, and Taiga, well, he at least can swashbuckle away.
Use it yet.
They have vision on Koifa. They had 2 different wards spotting him in all his rotations. They're going to be able to catch him from the high ground here. Drop the Serpent wards, get the upheaval on top of him, allow 430, just lay out the damage. Boxy's going to try and come in. Does manage to grab the Shadow Shaman, but Koifa's dead, and Boxy's right in the middle of so many things. He will die, and Jinkyu doesn't actually die either. A game he can't really do a whole lot in. Good pick off here on Jin Q. If they could quickly blow him up. That was a missed swashbuckle there from Taiga. It takes a little bit extra to be able to get that kill, but Boxy, that is long enough to be able to catch him. Taiga.
Games.
Yeah.
Because your supports no longer can get kills. All they can really do is watch as...
Oh, nice thunder. That's going to be very dead Pango, and he's dead for 40 seconds. Another 5 on the Monkey King. That's
They've got
just
Solar Crest, too.
Free time for the Solar Crested up Terrorblade to beat down this tier 3, plus the edicts that's coming in now from Ferrari. The upheaval slowing down everybody, so they can't even really get close. Koifa pops that Manta, NeverEnd a little bit low, still has another minute on that Aegis. They could just take away his first life, though.
They have meta. That's why they want to all in for this right now.
Oh, the long-range shackles coming out from Jin Q. There's going to be the Oracle saving him from a lot of that damage. Will be able to get the Dispel. That means those in from Mickey. Mickey jumped in off of that, and EHOME just responding with the Fatal Bonds Golem is enough to be able to take the top lane of Barracks. More movement speed.
Oh, he's so...
be able to work with. They're going to try and get the Firefly damage in front, but instantly EHOME respond. Managed getting the disables onto Boxy. Now following it up on Koifa just to be able to chase them away. And let's lay some damage into those tier 3s. NeverEnd's going to position himself a little bit farther back to make sure that
Mickey has no
Lions can't easily poke at him.
It's a 4-on-5 with no ult.
Rolling Thunder on through with the instant blink dagger. They need to be able to chain disable. Don't let this one hit. The BKB gets them. Ever so barely, the BKBs go off from Alliance to make sure he can't get that Thunder down. Now they're going to be able to win the fight, as they should be able to chase some heroes down. It looks like they are going to be able to catch the Warlock. Who's next? Boxy. There's the double lasso. Pango 1 is quite good if you actually have damage. Unfortunately, this is a pretty poor 4 position. Pango sitting in the trees, Mickey waiting to throw out his ultimate. Will finally throw it out with the Rolling Thunder, making the initiation. They need to be able to burst down Faith Beyond. They get a beautiful chain stunning onto him. Taiga looks for more with a jump up with the shield crash. Managed to get one more stun onto the Terrorblade, but he's looking for the Thunder target. Will he be able to get it? Does manage to get it, but doesn't really heal anything whatsoever. And Mickey is still staying on top of him. Just managed to get him the shackles, holding in Mickey for the moment, just trying to save NeverEnd. They do give him a heal as well. NeverEnd fighting out, now pops the meta, is laying damage into Boxy, rips him apart with a Fatal Bonds, doing extra damage over to Mickey as well. Who's going to fall next? Koifa. He's going to be run down as he's slowed by the Omni Knight. Can't quite get away and can't blink away either. He'll turn around, stun him for a moment, but everybody from EHOME is here. You can't get away. Koifa 5.
And now
look at them. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Just smoke inside their base. Just get him. find Boxy next to his melee racks. He's like, oh, I'm going to be fine here. Not a chance.
Insania now
you
TP.
can't TP to that spot
He's
either.
dead.
He can't even save himself. He dies so fast. Now, mid lane Rax is going to be in trouble. We're going to force a buyback out of the Oracle, but none is available for Boxy. And to be honest, I'm not sure how Alliance defends this, but it is going to be defense in 4 versus 5 at bottom lane with an Aegis and a full 10-second BKB on Neverend still. Rolling Thunder out. See if you can get the chain disables in. The follow-up from Mickey with the BKB pop. Tries to get out a good Wukong's command. Surrounds a lot of heroes, but he's taking so much damage from Neverend. He's going to be saved by Insania, who does manage to get him with the false promise, but still, he's already taken enough. It looks like he's going to take out as soon as that fails. Yule Scepter going out. They have the rock helping things and just disrupt Taiga in general, who tried to go for the back line with help of Koifa. They really only got Shin Q, who immediately buys back, knowing that EHOME can end the game right now with the meta still going on as well as the Golem. They've got the chance to go for the buildings. Taiga just trying to get as many disarms out from his lucky shot, but it is now Mega's grab onto the Warlock. On the Warlock, who's already used his Golem. I'm not sure if that's what you wanted, Boxy, but to be honest, I'm not sure what wins you this game. At this point, a double kill for Neverend with 3 dead from Alliance. About to make it 4 with Koifa. And that's it. Alliance will call it GG. A dominant EHOME victory here in Game 2.
SF.
Medusa.
That's not.
Taiga's just gonna
You know,
run
that
away
one
from
time where Alan really liked all those heroes that were picked. Oh, what a
Nice
fisher!
block.
Oh, Taiga!
Oh, that was...
Oh, bringing out those claws. Actually, from EHOME, they get exactly that, and
He's dead again.
they get a situation where they're gonna kill him again. Here,
I don't know what Faith Beyond was doing there, but he let himself get sticky like 4 times.
Yeah,
and
he's like, good old Kraken Shell will save me.
he uses TP, by the way, so he's just...
Yeah, he's
His game is just done.
The long walk.
This reminds me of EG when S4 just TP'd up to top lane against that secret tri-lane and he just died.
toss back the Oracle. Good setup. Insania turns around, tries to get as much damage onto Innocence as he can, but it's still not enough for Mickey to commit.
That's for sure.
Faith Beyond in trouble again. I think they thought that somehow this matchup is fine because of Kraken Shell, but let me tell you, Blitz, it's not. Because if you look at the level 1 Kraken Shell, and you look at the damage threshold, if you're saying to yourself, it's okay for me to take X amount of damage to finally take that off that sticky napalm, it's not. It's not okay. Koifa's in trouble here. Battling out, Fairy Fire does manage to get another Spirit Siphon. You're out of mana on Fry 430, but it looks like he's being sandwiched in as Innocence picked up the Haste Rune. Is going to be able to get some slowdown here onto Taiga. Not quite enough for the Cold Feet to be able to latch, but he will just keep slowing him down, keep on laying in those right clicks. Boxy's on the high ground here. They're going to toss him over. Taiga's already gotten a bottle hit over from Boxy. Maybe that's enough to keep him alive. Taiga now throws down the Fisher right as he gets in tier 1 tower range. Fights him a little bit. Not going to win the man fight. Oh, he will. They do have the Ancient Apparition who's coming over. Taiga's going to be able to block him in once again. Taiga, right place, right time. Always to be able to find these pickups.
Yeah, and it doesn't get any... It's not better for Wraith King.
Yeah.
As
now
bottom
we're going
lane.
to see that exactly what you were talking about. The spin on Faith Beyond, the extra damage from the Oracle. Just
pop
so
the
much
ulti?
magic damage burst. And thinking about going for that Omni Slash, will be able to close rank with Jin Q. Tries to get to the creep wave.
I think DP's all right because she gets on top of that as Taiga's just going to come in here.
And block him out. Boxy does have the lasso. Not going to go for the kill, though, because, the rotation from Faith Beyond managed to cut him with the Ravage. Boxy from the low ground also getting hit by the Tiny. Now they're going to try and catch up with Taiga here. There is, I'm not sure where the Wraith King's going. You can cut him off, my dude. Cut him off. Get him.
And it starts early on as they go for the 5-man. This time, though, I accept it because that would have been a kill on your Deuce otherwise.
Yeah.
And just from a survivability standpoint. As
Ice Blast
lane.
coming in. There is going to be that Magic Immunity saving Taiga and actually managing to get a 3-man fish right into the Echo Slam. That's going to be the Ancient Apparition dead. Boxy trying to go for Ferrari 430, but he already activated that Stone Gaze. Instead, they're going to turn towards Neverend, who still has his reincarnation. Now Faith Beyond's here, and he does have the Ravage. He wants to blow the stun onto the Juggernaut. They do have the follow-up. Look at that tiny toss as well with the double damage hits. It's not quite enough, though. Koifa pushes back EHOME. They blew everything they had, and Chain Stun did pretty well too with the tiny toss being able to get the 3rd stun in, but it still wasn't enough.
They might even go top lane, Mickey.
Oh, they really stuck it out, huh? They didn't expect that one. The Ravage follow-up. This time, no, there's not going to be an opportunity to kill Mickey because Insania was there. Stopped all the magic damage with the Fate's Edict, and now Jin Q. Ooh, Insania. That was a sick read by him because I thought that was a sick move by EHOME.
I thought it was too, and I mean, EHOME thought they had a free kill. That's the 2nd time they tried to go on this jug with this like low percentage play.
plus this Desolator Wraith King, but the smokes are going to run into each other. Who's going to make the jump first? It's going to be Boxy, who managed to grab Innocence. No Ice Blast here if they can actually get the silence, which they do from Koifa. Blow up. Oh, the Ravage goes down. Is Innocence going to last long enough? He can throw off the Ice Blast, throws it, but he misses. Okay, he kind of caught Koifa. He's still getting a little damage, but EHOME couldn't really follow up on that one. They traded Boxy for Innocence so far, but it looks like Jin Q, he is going to be caught as well. Does a lot of damage to Mickey, and they are going to turn, maybe? Oh, never end. He tried to get it there, missed the stun, doesn't really get a big crit out either, and it looks like that's going to be his first reincarnation. Second life. Faith Beyond, can he do anything to save him? I don't think so. They're just going to use him up in the air, surround him.
He went so hard in for Mickey, and the crazy part is he almost got him. To the core that is Aegis right now.
Oh, they're going to try and blow up. Oh, they may be able to get him. Okay, there goes that Aegis.
Now get out.
Full retreat from EHOME. This will ruin the smoke unless Boxy can get there in time, and he does. Managed to grab Jin Q. Never end. Look at him. He's like, I don't want to be a part of this fight. I'm just TPing away until a Fisher comes in to stop that TP. And this is what Alliance wanted out of this one. They baited Mickey very well. Blink out, not going to happen. Never end. Couldn't get it in time.
And this might actually mean that EHOME look for fight.
Yeah, but unless they get Innocence picked off first, they don't have the... Oh, he throws the Ravage down. I'm not sure if this is a fight they actually can take. Neverend goes in. They do have a very blocked off Koifa right now who needs the help of the Oracle. Now the Echo Slam onto 3. That's going to control up everyone. Ferrari 430 is totally out of mana. He just took so much damage from Mickey and Taiga's Earthshaker combined. He does have a buyback, but... This is going to be trouble for EHOME as Innocence is going to die back now.
Koifa's just going to walk into the high ground. Well. He wants to use this Arcane Rune. And Jin Q.
Oh, that wasn't the toss back they were hoping for.
Yo.
Well, I mean, that's a dead creep.
Bruh.
That creep is very dead. Mickey can kind of chill here. Well, they're going to go for it. They only have 3 heroes here right now, so Neverend, this is a great opportunity for EHOME if they want to be able to go for the Ravage in the back line, trying to blow up the Oracle. They do manage to take the first life of the Juggernaut as well. See if they can get round 2 here. As he pops the Manta, there's going to be Silence Ice Echo Slam coming out for Taiga, locking down the 2 cores. That's exactly what they needed. Here comes the buyback out from the Medusa with the second life of Neverend here. They can actually catch some of these heroes. Taiga being slowed down. Faith Beyond, he's telling his team right now, like, we got to catch somebody.
Because it's too chaotic, I think, fighting against this Earthshaker on top of that as Mickey just runs
starting off, just trying to get the stun out from the Wraith King. That means an Ice Blast is going to be wasted, and they find the opportunity with Shingu being cooled in. They manage to get a really good Ravage. Boxy pops BKB. He's going to be fine. And Stone Gaze does manage to lock in this Death Prophet right now, who is in a bit of trouble. They still have the Echo Slam plus the Echo Slam. That's going to wipe out Tidehunter. First life of the Wraith King. Going to be coming back in soon, but not fast enough to be able to save the Medusa, who's now with a dieback. And that's just GG with the Omni Slash, the finishing touch from Mickey. Alliance will take game 3.